What's going on, everybody? Johnny O from the Plot Hole. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great end of their week. Yeah. Hope everybody can hear me okay. What's up, everybody? I know it's a long intro, everybody, but it's shorter than it used to be, and it gives me time to make sure everything is running smoothly, and gives time everybody, the beverage thing or something. Look, okay. I don't get to indulge myself very often, so when I do, I'm going to. I'm going to indulge myself. No Irish Demon Tech. That's true. I actually see. That's one of the things I like about this new program. A lot better. It works a lot better. So yeah. I'm gonna use it. I think. I have like a 2 hour broadcast limit, so you can only go for 2 hours at a time on this thing. So once I actually pay for the subscription, then here we go. Hey, Mayor, good to see you. Who all saw the Glenda video today? Anybody? Let me know. I had fun with that one. I know it was a boring video. It was really tough to like spruce that one up, I guess. But I had fun. Drew to the point for $3 sends the first fist bump. Fist bump right back at you. Bam! There you go. Thank you, Judy. Appreciate that. Yes, Cat Bell, Tomfoolery, absolutely. Cast Graph FX, yeah, it was boring. Cool. Yeah. Shiz, Beaver is on his way. He will be here shortly. He had to finish building this dam or something. Yeah. Cast Graphics. It was kind of boring watching Glenn just stand. It was a little creepy, though, so I wanted to comment on a little bit of it. And I cut that fucking thing way down because it went on far too long. It was like 20 fucking... Jesus Christ. It was like, I forget, like 25 minutes or 30 minutes long of just standing there talking with this cop. And I was like, come on, dude, fuck it off. Jesus Christ. What's up, Juggernaut Jared Reed? Good to see you. Good to see everybody inside chat. Again, I hope you're having an awesome day. Yeah, Glenn Creepy. Yeah, that's a stretch there. And there were some funny things that happened. And by the way, did you guys stick around for that cop at the end of the video? I forget who sent that to me, but somebody sent that fucking police officer just moving that car. Just, fucking Hulk smash, and that car was out of the way. That is one thing so Jim Fitz is about to hit the 24-hour mark for Chille's promise expose about Chad anytime now, unless Squirrel. I think that Chille may have gotten his information wrong. I'm not sure. It's very possible that Chille is correct. By very possible, I mean there's like all these numbers that come after the... Yeah, no, he's not correct. I seriously doubt he's right about this one here. Mr. Andrat, that is absolutely true. Says it only takes time for Glenn to escalate. It's going to happen. It will happen. He's got to be on his best behavior for now. He's working on it. He's doing the best that he can to not be a little gigantic jerk, but it's going to happen. It started to happen a little bit. You can see it kind of rearing up when he was talking with that police officer. Some of the dumb shit he would say. Oh, yeah, you can jump out on the car and dance on top of your car. Oh, I was like, come on, dude, really? Yeah, Chille was full of chili. Absolutely. It is interesting. Yeah, Chad was on vacation. I saw that he was on vacation. Something that Chille doesn't really understand. Like, come on, dude. Anyway. Chille's wrong. No way. Say it ain't so. I'm stalling a little bit before Beaver. So give Beaver some time to get here. He said it's not 8 yet, and there he is. There's that amazing.
I don't know, like what we see.
There you are. Hey, buddy.
Hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. I gotta turn you up, but yes.
Yeah. See, it's not me. I'm not the demon tech. Beaver's the demon tech.
Demon tech? No. I'm okay. I do. I do. There was a time. We're doing okay.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with anything on the computer. That's the trick.
It's hard not to when you build stuff, but yeah.
I know. Well, I put for an example, plugged the Oculus Rift in the other night to let the kids play around, And then the next time you went to talk to me, I spent 10 minutes fucking sorting out my audio because, of course, it changed all my settings.
Everything
right?
gets fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we going to do first? We want to do J-Town Press first, or we do want to do Chille first? What do you guys want to do? Let me know. 1 for Chille, 2 for J-Town. Let me know.
Chille. That's funny.
I think it's going to be a lot of ones. I think it's going to be a lot of ones.
I can't see in this like what the audience is seeing though. That's what annoys me.
They're
Wait,
really?
live? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't show you what like. So is the audience just seeing you and me side by side right now? That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I haven't added a video or anything yet, so that's all they're saying.
But there's no. I have to look at YouTube.
There's no
This
what?
is what I mean. Like it's not really clear in this app what exactly is. Oh yeah, so that is what's being displayed. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy here.
No fanciness. I can't afford fancy right now, but we're gonna get there.
Okay.
Oh, really quick, I want to let everybody know who participated in the Insomniac Films fundraiser. Shirts are in. They're getting bagged up. I'm waiting on stickers and what are they called? Those little things called postcards. So we'll get those out as soon as I can. I do have an issue with the place that we ended up having to go through. They didn't have anything bigger than 4X. So I'm looking to source the larger shirts elsewhere. So if you needed a 5X or larger, it's going to take just a little bit longer because trying to find those people who do that and don't charge $40 a shirt is fucking ridiculous. So yeah, there we are.
That's basically why are you trying to get them custom made?
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah.
You just need to find one of those like Miami Beach fucking presses where they like get like put Pokemon on the shirt and they
Pokemon.
You know what I'm talking about too.
Yeah.
All the way along the strip. It's just like you want shirt, 2 for 1, 2 for 1.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Fucking while you're talking, they're selling you more shit while they're steaming the shirt in front of you and stuff.
Exactly. And the fucking shirt. By the time you get it home, you wash it once and then.
That happens to a lot of shirts. Unfortunately, the Teespring shirts even, I've been told that the designs after too many washes will wear off.
Fuck right off, yeah.
Away. That's fucking garbage.
I gotta find
well, and it's unfortunate because as you've seen, if you're trying to, the whole joy of Teespring as a creator is that I'm not a clothing distributor or manufacturer. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't have the logistics to do all that. And that's why it's been nice to be able to put a design on there and then just sell it. But it is unfortunate that they're not the greatest quality. Although I will add one last thing. What do you really get for $30 or $40 nowadays as far as like clothing, I guess, that lasts?
That's fucking true. That's fucking true.
Because a shirt, like, I mean, an American, like, I think this is an American Eagle shirt. An American Eagle shirt costs like 40 or 50 Canadian probably. I mean, and the only reason I buy it is it lasts for. I'll wear this thing for fucking 3 years now, 4 years. My wife will be. It's like because I've got the American Eagle. It fits my body because it's ex-footballer, little overweight, used to be really muscular. You know, had that body. You know, it's just going hard, but then just ate too many Doritos after the games were over, and here we are. Just
happened. Yeah, there we are. All right, I think we're gonna be looking at this stupid Chille video first, which we'll do it. There we go. How's that for everybody? Everybody can see that, I think. I hope. We're gonna watch this at 1x or 1.5.
Charlie Bear hanging out in the back.
Yeah, that dog, look at him right now. He's looking at him like, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
That dog lives in that car.
Unfortunately, it's so sad for that dog. But look at him. He looks like he wants to murder Chille.
Every once in a while, that dog gets left at a place where he gets to frolic, but after that, it's straight to the back seat with Charlie Bear.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. All right, here we go. Let's do this.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So I'm pulled over. I got a copper right behind me. So I want to walk through this step by step by step. I've got my.
I need you to pause it already. First of all, that is horse shit. Yeah. He never had a cop interact with him at all the entire time. He's sitting in a fucking driveway.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so ridiculous. I mean, maybe he was talking metaphorically, but he didn't express it that way.
He didn't. Yeah, he really didn't. He really didn't say, well, yeah, no, fucking this guy. And
He's
why the copper? Why, Chille? What are we in 1940s fucking New York?
Yeah, copper.
Hey, copper. See? Fucking idiot.
My camera mounted here. It's mounted right here on my steering wheel. so you guys can see the interaction with the copper.
No, we can't. All we see is your stupid face.
So I want to show you guys a couple of things and show you exactly how you deal with a copper, because the first thing the copper is going to do, he's going to come up and want your license, your registration, and proof of insurance. He's going to...
Did you know that's how traffic stops started? Anybody? Interesting.
Going to want those three things right away. And so what I want you to do, I want you to have everything ready to go for the filthy copper. For the copper, Charlie, the copper that's coming up, there's a copper coming up, Charlie. It's coming up behind me. What am I going to do? Well, the first thing I'm going to do when the copper is behind me, the very first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start recording with my phone. Very first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my camera on.
Which phone? There's like 16 of them in there.
They fucking football. Sorry, I'm getting ahead.
Yeah, you're good.
I watched
and
this.
I'm going to start recording with my phone. You see my phone's recording me. My phone is recording me and Charlie. So it's recording me and Charlie. I got my phone right here, and the window can be seen. Charlie, can you go over there? Buddy?
I was like, no, fuck you, dude. This is my house.
That's a good one.
My
So
house,
the
motherfucker.
first thing I do, when I see the copper, when I see a copper, as soon as I see that copper, as soon as
Jesus Christ, that went from 0 to 100 like fucking 2 seconds. Holy shit.
my eyes go copper, and the first thing I see is a copper, what's the first thing I do? I pull my phone out and I start recording. I keep telling this to people. I keep saying it. The first thing you do, pull your phone out. You can't have your insurance and your registration, and you can't have all your stuff. It's got to be here. It's got to be right here.
The first thing you do is you reach down
right
into your pocket.
Absolutely.
You rummage around in your fucking in your goddamn glove box. Find that nobody put. I lunatics put their phone in the glove box. I agree, but just hear me out.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Who's the psychopath? Everybody's listening. They're like, who's the psychopath putting their phone in their glove box?
Oh man.
Be right here. Boom. Right there. Right there. You see that? Okay. So I got my phone out and I'm recording. First thing. So what's the first thing you do when you see a copper? You start recording, and your hands. Look at my hands. Look at my hands. Look at where my hands are. So this hand is his elbow's resting on. You can't see it. But there's a little knob right here for the seat. Oh, you can see it ever so slightly. I put my elbow right on that knob. You see that? And now I got my phone and I'm recording inward.
Chille's
right
used
here.
to putting his elbow on a knob.
A knob of some kind.
I got myself on camera, and then of course when the camera shoots across my face and goes out the window, it's hitting the copper. Now what am I not doing? I am not pointing the phone at the ground. Oh God. I see so many people send me their videos. Why are you not filming that copper's face? You film a copper's face. You film.
Fuck, man. Do you think that he did a little
meth down?
Golly, yeah.
Meth down, touchdown, meth down, meth down.
So John Pearson is definitely picking up what I was putting down. My goodness. He fucking, this amps up. Like, we're not even 3 minutes in and he's already fucking jacked.
But off topic, but just give 10 seconds, like, quick question, because I'll accept something. I'll send you something that we can show a little bit. You heard about the whole police department thing with that chick that was fucking half the police department, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She's like, anyways, I have a short or whatever that kind of popped up on my feed. I'll send it to you. Anyways, keep going with Chille. Sorry, I just wanted to
film the cop's face. He pulled me over. Okay, this guy who just pulled me over will drag me to a dungeon. He will drag me off to a rape cage.
Jesus Christ, man. Dungeons and grape cages, my fucking word.
Grape cages.
In 2 seconds flat, he will drag me away.
Let me ask you a question, Beaver. Have you ever been pulled over by the police?
Plenty of times.
Yeah. Same thing. Side shit. Ever been pulled over by the cops? How many times did you get dragged off to a rape cage? Never. Yeah.
But I also genuinely tend to be very non-intimidating. Like, I turn my car off. Man, I'll tell you, you want to put the cop at ease? You turn that vehicle off. Yep. Like, because it's such a small thing. You don't even have to take the key out of the ignition. Just turn the vehicle off. They hear the vehicle go, it stops. Yeah. I mean, right now, it's going to be really hard for you to start that car and get away, like in an instant. Right. But if you have it running, especially if your foot's still on the brake pedal, which is common, people will put the car in park and leave a foot on the brake pedal, but they don't know if the car's in park. So like, I put it in park, I turn the vehicle off, and I roll the window down. I wait for the officer to come up. I tend to keep my hands at the wheel, and I live in Canada. I still think it's a good practice. And then when the officer asks me for my identification and stuff like that, it's usually on the passenger seat for me, but I would say, it's gonna get right here. I'm gonna grab it. But yeah. But no, not getting dragged out. No, that's no. This is
Yeah.
no bueno.
Delete D Lols for £2 says meltdown. Absolutely. And then Tina Bethro for $4.99 says you should see how demented he really gets. It's actually frightening. Then when he plays with Charlie, OMG, I thought he was going to lose his
Charlie. Get Charlie all jazzed up.
Super chats. I'm genuinely concerned about how this video turns out.
Why are you respecting this guy? He'll arrest you if there's a faulty warrant for you, and you swear up and down, and your wife swears up and down, and your dog is barking. You got the wrong guy. That's not his name. He will drag you to a dungeon in torture cuffs, to a rape cage.
Right, because people have never, guilty people who have warrants have never said, no, it's the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. I'm not the guy. $2 from Skits Crasher, who says, hello, Johnny O and Mr. Beaver. Hello, Skits Crasher. Thank you for that $2.
Hello.
This guy's so dumb.
Where they will sexually assault you upon entering the dungeon. Boom! Right there. My phone.
Wait. So now we're not even warming up to the sexual assault. It just happens the second you walk into the dungeon? What?
Chille's had some interesting bondage nights, I think.
I think so. I want to know what prisons he's going to. My goodness.
It's not a prison. It was a place called the police station. We'll talk about it later. I'll tell you. Tell you more.
Goes up. Oh, I'm filming your face. You feel disrespected. You take people to a dungeon, Jack.
There was a Native American there as well, a construction worker. Wow, that's where the touch. He actually fucked. Chille was why.
That's right. There you are. There you are.
Touchdown.
Shiz says, don't kink shame him. We're not kink shaming him.
We don't give a fuck what he does with his time, but he spends a lot of time telling people what they do with their time, and thus we use it as a weapon against him because he cares.
Yep.
I don't care what you do or who you stick your wiener or other parts in or on or rub around or who knows, whatever. We're demonetized already.
Demonetized.
You know what? You already said like 3 F-bombs at some point, I think, I'm sure, if we counted. And so you've been demonetized a while ago now.
Yeah. Well, I think if it happens after the first, was it 60 seconds, then we're good, but whatever.
You know what? No. They treat all swears now like the F word. So if you say shit, it's right. Go read it. It's right in the changes. They literally listed there is no distinction now between a F-bomb and an S-bomb. They are both swears to the algorithm. And since they made that change, my live streams would usually be green. They'd go yellow for a little bit, and then the AI would be like, it's like 2 hours of content with 20 Fs, kind of thing, and it would green it. But ever since that change, my live streams are all yellow now.
Wow.
So no, an S or an F, even after the first X many seconds, you can say it. Like what it is in the first 8 seconds, you'll be demonetized no matter what. But after 8 seconds, you can swear and you won't necessarily be yellowed, but it will treat every swear that's not ass or damn, because it lists those two are not considered swears anymore. But other than ass or damn, anything that you consider would be a light swear or a swear, it's all an F-bomb now.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing ever. But that's why you see a lot of creators, like even Mudahar and stuff. He starts and he says a swear, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta watch it." Apparently, we're in Candyland now. He said it's funny. It's almost like there's a kids app for fucking YouTube, and that's where they're supposed to be.
Right.
So, anyways, continue. Sorry.
Mr. E-Man has gifted 5 plot hole memberships. Thank you so much, Mr. E-Man. Everybody, if you have become a new member, be sure to use your emojis. There's a lot of fun ones in there.
How's the
And then you
volume
say
on
things
my
like,
end,
I don't
by
even
the
think
way?
about how much the tickets
Really
cost,
loud,
because that might
but
deter me from doing
Okay,
my
well,
job.
here, let me bring it down.
Cops are the worst. They're the worst.
Is that better?
So copper comes up. Boom. Phone goes up. And look, you can see both my arms.
Make sure when the copper comes up, you whip your hand up like that really quick. Just do that. See how well that works for you.
This is the position.
Don't do that, by the way.
This is the position. This is the position I want you to be in.
Mind you, it didn't seem to matter for that Castile guy. He did everything right.
I know.
It was the hardest video to watch ever. It's like,
really is.
What just happened?
Yeah, it really is. And the problem with this whole situation, and I'm being serious for a second because you brought up.
Yeah, we're dead serious. I might have laughed, but I'm serious about everything I just said. It's like I watched it. I was like, what just went down?
Yeah, that was so terrible. What that Philander Castile incident, it gives Chille like credence to do what he does. It gives him a little bit of credit because he's not wrong that there are certain officers or certain police departments, there are certain things they make mistakes and they fuck up. When they fuck up, it needs to be like, but no.
And what's funny is it's never, the problem is it's this group it's a problem for human. The thing, okay, so Chille's going to talk about that. I don't know if you're going to play that part of the video, but he did that whole the African American man getting beat in the street, which was terrible.
Yeah.
The problem is that human nature is to be aggressive in groups, and I'm not saying that makes it right in any way, shape, or form. That's not the direction I'm trying to go with this. But like I remember, I had my history teacher. She also taught civics. She's like a 5'2" like teacher, like middle-aged teacher, and they were having a strike back when I was in high school it was months it went on, and then apparently they caught wind that the director of education was actually over at the government building or something. So like in their small town, so they went over and he was driving through in their like little like limo, and they were like banging against the glass. But she said that these are teachers, these are fucking teachers, like house moms and stuff, like, and they're starting to rock the vehicle because they're pushing on the vehicle and banging against the window and stuff like that. And the vehicle's starting to rock like in a riot or whatever. And she said it was because, of course, she studies history and sociology and stuff like that. She said it was actually really amazing to see how even just a whole bunch of teachers, people that are generally never aggressive, but you got them into a large group of people. And because everybody else is being aggressive, it like almost pseudo gives you, like in your brain, you're like, oh, I can be aggressive too because I'm just part of the pack now. And it's a pack mentality, and it's really unfortunate that we can't. I don't know how you train that out of people because that's part of what happens.
Yeah.
I remember my dad watching some of these things. He sits there and watches some of these because he was an OPP officer, and he sits there and like the one where the guy got choked out on the street. I can't remember his name. My dad's watching the footage of it, and he's going, "Why in the fuck?" Like I heard him say it. He goes, "Why in the F are none of the other officers saying something to the guy that's on his neck?"
Yeah.
Like it's just frustrating to even watch for people who do that as a living. They go, "What is happening here that somebody's not taking charge of this situation and controlling everybody?" Anyways, that's my soapbox. I apologize.
That's fine. Unchained America says we will never finish this video if we are on Beaver's ADHD.
Just hand up here.
Oh yeah, but it makes
my
for
finger's
good
just one
combo.
little scoop away, just a scoopy. My finger's just a scoop away from the visor right there. And what's in the visor? What now? Copper pulled me over.
If he says it's fucking trifold,
Got my phone up and I'm recording now.
Oh, it's just trifold.
Before he gets up here, I'm recording. My other hand's right there. Here's my position. I look like a football. I look like a football touchdown. Okay. And what do? The copper comes up. I now take my finger. Copper knocks him up. Hey, I'm here to annoy you, Charlie. I don't like pigs either, but don't bark. So he's tapping on a window. I take my finger. I put the window down this much.
The size of his penis.
Remember, this guy will take you way too
me laugh.
What's that?
Every once in a while he does say things that make me genuinely laugh. That's what's funny. Like,
here's the thing, right?
Don't bark, Charlie. I know I hate cops too. That was funny.
Look at this shit. You know how we talk about anytime I got to do if you wanted the good thumbnail? There's one.
Oh yeah, that's one right there.
Right,
penis size.
I'm gonna give everybody boom right there. Let me go see. Let me go full screen with this.
Can you show them him talking about Papa, Uncle? Unky, what happened next, Unky? We can do that afterwards.
Yeah, there you go. There's your full screen, everybody. take your quick clip, and I want to see. I've got them. It's in the Discord. I want to see your best Chille memes.
He hasn't been hair clubbing for men.
Oh,
look, he's letting it go gray.
He is letting it go gray. Well, sometimes.
Mine's
going
He's not
gray.
your friend.
No hate.
He doesn't care about you, not one bit. I put the window down this much. What's up, Copper? License, registration, and proof of insurance. If you've been following the channel, I take my little finger right here.
It looks like fresh air. Oh my
God! I just reach up here,
Yeah.
and right in my visor, I got a rubber band around this, and at the very top of the rubber band visor, oh my goodness, my license, my registration, and my proof of insurance is all laminated on one little thing. So I'm not going, oh, where's my license? Where's my insurance? Where's my proof of registration? I need to find my stuff. Copper's knocking on my window. He's got a light in there. He's pointing it at me. Show me your hands. He didn't want to. Don't reach for anything. He's saying. He's scared. Copper's scared. He's scared. Don't reach. Don't reach. I don't want to.
What do you have him on? 1.5? That was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Chille, you're great.
Yeah. It's all just endless hours of entertainment.
That's the way it is. That's the reality of our country. It's a real funny joke and people can laugh, but it's true. Don't reach. Don't reach. Don't reach. I ain't reaching, Copper. Boom.
Again, like you said, that was 100% how the Philandro Castile went.
Yeah.
Don't reach for it. He's like, you asked me to get my
You asked me
wallet.
to get my
So
wallet,
that's,
yeah.
you like I'm reaching for my wallet. You asked me to get my wallet. I'm not reaching. Like, so you're right. Chille, that's why he gets to say this, and he's, not arguably not wrong, unfortunately.
Right.
My beautiful dog is in the background.
We can all hate
this
on
right
Chille.
here
We
is
can't
all
hate on
ready
that.
to go. That is a photocopy of my driver's license, laser copied. You can put your real license in there if you want. I don't like coppers giving my property because they take my property and they put it in their pocket.
Nope, you're absolutely incorrect. Your driver's license is not.
Yeah,
your
it's not your property.
Not your
In
property.
fact, it says right on most driver's licenses that this is or like the thing you signed somewhere along the way. The fine print there said this is the property of the like agency that's issuing it, basically, and they could revoke it.
Yep. You are just holding it. And it is like in the state of Texas, I think it says it on my driver's license as this is property of the Department of Public Safety, and it is to be surrendered upon request. So
that's the same with credit cards. You don't technically really they give you a card that lets you access the network through your account essentially, but that card is 100% their property.
Yep. All right, back to this.
Like a token of ownership, a token of a dominion, a token of dominance. And you can't dominate me, copper, unless you got a badge and gun on. So I have a laminated copy of my driver's license. You want to split hairs with me, copper? Let's do it. More than willing to fight you on that in court. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if the legislature, if they passed a statute said you have to give the actual license, let's see if that can be challenged in court if that's unconstitutional. The same thing with showing your ID at 7-Eleven when you get a drink or you go to a liquor store. It's ridiculous.
No, that's not ridiculous. Because there are laws that say that you can't sell to people under the age of a certain age. And if I'm, whenever I was bartending, if somebody came up to me and ordered a drink, if I didn't ID them, regardless if they were ID'd at the door or not, if I didn't ID them and then serve them, it doesn't matter, right? If we have a door person who IDs and they come in, whatever, I'm the one who's going to get in trouble for that, not the person buying.
Is that different than in other countries then? Because you get ID'd at the door, you can't even be in the bar legally if you're not of age anyways.
Right. So let's say somebody comes in with a fake ID that gets past the door person, right?
I mean, if they're clearly underage, it becomes a concern.
It doesn't. In Texas, it doesn't matter.
See, America's an interesting country. I'm going to tell you the difference growing up in Canada and traveling to America lots. If I look of age, and we take like the age of consent for alcohol and stuff like that is very taken seriously. Like you're not allowed to serve a kid booze at a restaurant and stuff. But like once I looked like 18, 19 in Canada, I could go to a bar or go to the dinner with my parents, especially if I was with my parents, and I could order a Corona. And then they'd be like, oh, how old are you? And if it was like 19 in my province, but it's 18 in the next province, I'd be like, oh, what's the age in this province again? They'd be like, oh, it's 19. I'd be like, oh, shoot, sorry, I'm 18 actually. And then I would just, if they ID'd me, I wouldn't get one. But in the States, they ID my fucking mother. Yeah. Like we're at dinner and it's like, there is zero chance that these two people at the table with us are underage and they still ID them. Yeah, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's kind of funny because years ago, I was 21 and my girlfriend was like 18 at the time, I think 18 or 19. And I went to the grocery store to buy some beer, and I paid. And as I was leaving, I was about to grab my beer and leave. Somebody came over, like the manager was like, we need to see her ID. I was like, why do you need to see her ID? Because I can't sell you that if she's under, I said, you already sold. It was a big ordeal, but yeah, they even like fucking refunded my money and shit. So, Sam, I am.
Yeah, I mean, if he catches you before you leave the store, he's got to stop you. Like, you
can't but the thing is, I was 21. I'm the one who purchased the beer, right?
Oh, but if they suspect you're buying it for somebody, that's the thing, right?
Yeah, I guess. I didn't really care. Anyway,
see, it's the same thing in Canada. If you're like, they'll if somebody's waiting outside and you come in and the one person waits outside, they might actually not even sell you the alcohol because there's a kid waiting outside and they know you're going to go hook up with that kid there because you just came with them. So, yeah, but I mean, it's not like they're that hardcore. And when I was at college, I was 18. My friends were 19. The province we live in is 19. So we'd go to the beer store and I had the car. So I'd just drive and sit in the car in the parking lot and they'd be like, what do you want? I'd be like, case of whatever.
Case of was it Molson? Molson and VO?
Not a Molson Canadian person. I'd be like a Kokanee or if I'm doing traditional beer, it'd be like Kokanee, which is a very Canadian beer. Or it would be pretty Corona. Mexican piss is good stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Mrs. Cat, and good night, Asa. Good to see you. Let's see. Sam I Am has been a plot hole crew member for 16 months. Says headphone warning. He keeps getting louder. Jesus Christ! How can you get? I mean, well, we're about to find out.
Regardless, I'm in my touchdown position. I'm in my especially if you're black. Sorry
on
for
me,
my white
Sam
folks. Like,
I Am.
oh, he's race baiting. No, listen. If you're black, this is your position. If you're black, you're brown, you're here. You're here now. Don't wait. That filthy copper pulls you over. You are here, and you're here now to live. These guys are killing people every single day. Your position is a football. Football,
Is it every
end zone,
single day?
touchdown. You see that? License, registration, proof of insurance, all on one thing. I've cracked my window 2 inches. I don't respect this man. He takes people to rape cages. He puts torture cuffs on people. This man is not my friend. So I'm filming him with this hand. I got my license, registration, proof of insurance in this hand. Obviously, I have to tape mine because I'm showing thousands of people my stuff. So, license, registration, proof of insurance, all on one card. Why don't you have this done? Do you know how many videos I watch a day where someone's like, oh, well, let me call my wife, my insurance, and then they got to turn their phone off and put their arms down. And then you got your brains blown out.
Really?
It's not a joke.
How
It's
many
real.
times did that
It's crazy.
happen?
People say America's the greatest country in the world. Maybe it is. Maybe you're more likely to be murdered or arrested and taken to a rape cage in America than any other country in the world. Maybe. Just maybe that's a fact. So what's my position? I'm in touchdown position.
I have a theory that
Touchdown.
Chille
There it
actually gets off on this shit, personally.
he
actually.
does. Yeah, he has.
That's an opinion I have. It's an opinion. Chille, you can't sue somebody for an opinion. My opinion is that Chille gets off on all this violence, actually. I think he likes it. By the way, did you hear him say, sorry, I had to save it a notepad because I almost spat my drink at my computer monitor. He said, I speak white.
What?
34. Yeah.
Wow.
He was talking about statistics of black people getting shot versus white people, and he said that you're less likely to. He did have the right statistics on certain things, and he actually is able to average, which is really impressive. I was actually impressed he can do math.
Hang on a second. Let me address.
He said some
really
pretty
quick.
sub-racy things. I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, Mr. Twitch, no, we don't think anybody's on Chille's side, you dumbass. We don't think so. We enjoy poking fun at him because of the stupid shit he says.
Who do we think's on Chille's side right now?
I don't care.
Who's he? Oh, it's Mr. Twitch. Who cares what you?
Oh, that fucking idiot. Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, completely forgot
Sorry,
about
Mr.
that.
Twitch. We didn't realize it was Diaper Head that we were talking to. My bad.
All right, here we go.
We took your comment seriously for a second there.
For a second, yeah, but then we remembered that you're an idiot.
Everybody knows what the touchdown symbol is. NFL super popular. Touchdown, just like this. Copper says license, registration, proof of insurance. There it is. Boom. And then, it depends if you want to speak out loud or not. I have a special place in my heart to let these filthy piggies know that I have no respect for them. You're welcome to join me. If not, it's fine. So here it is.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Every video we've seen, well, not every video, but there have been plenty of videos where we've seen him pull over and he's just like kissing the cop's ass or, yeah, no, he's so full.
Well, he's so full of shit because he'll tell you what you should do and that you should he'll say, oh, I'm not afraid of getting arrested. I'm not afraid of getting arrested. But some of the only times we've seen him do interactions with the cops, as soon as they're like, you're about to get arrested, he's like,
yeah, let me
back to his fucking car. He jumps in. He's like,
Gotta
see,
go
that's
dark.
how you do it. That's how you do it. As he fucking speeds away.
gotta go dark.
Copper comes up,
Gotta
knocks
go
on the window.
dark.
My dog will bark.
Oh, he was about to get shanked that night,
Charlie
so
looks
he
over,
was
sees
in
the
the right
window.
space.
I reach up here with one little finger. I swipe this down. Boom. Then I take it like this and I slip it ever so gently out that 2-inch crack. There's tape on it. He can take it off. I go like this. Copper says, okay, looks at it. Where are you heading? That's my cue. As soon as this copper says a damn word to me, a single solitary word, you kidnapper, you beta male. I have a lot more choice words. I'm trying to keep this rated PG. As soon as I hand him this.
We're keeping it rated PG with the rape cages. Really? Fucking idiot.
Where are you coming from? Where are you going? What are you doing? Who'd you date when you were in 11th grade? Eat my shorts, Copper. Because I've handed this to him. He has this. I've given him everything I need to do. Everything I need to do. Right there. Everything I need to do. I've given him everything by law that I need to give him. I don't need to answer this filthy copper's questions. Where I'm going is none of his business. Where I've been, where I'm coming from, what my favorite color is, do I like spaghetti and meatballs? It is none of his business, and you're intruding on me. You're treading on me. I'm a free American.
Chille just sucking on the
I've given
balls.
you everything I have to give you by law. I'm not answering any questions. And the way I present that is I reach up here, I grab.
Hey, Mr. Twitch, there are a lot of things that I'm sure you would like to do. You just keep on thinking about that when you try to sleep tonight, okay, buddy?
My trifold
so Chille,
right there.
hold on. When Chille is sizing up a good spaghetti plate, Okay, the way that he ensures that he's going to be satisfied at the end is he has to grip those. Remember what movie was it? Wedding Singer. Remember that old lady fucking handing him the handful of meatballs?
Yeah,
Fuck, here you go, Robbie. Fuck. Puts the meatball in his hand. That's Chille. He just picks up, he rolls them around. He goes, oh, that's the right size for me.
Yep.
And pops him in his mouth. Mmm.
Tina Slay says it best. You, sir, are Captain Twatwaffle, but no Bart Simpson. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Yeah, okay, so we have, what the fuck is he smoking? I don't know if he's smoking any meth, but I think he had
That's a meth down. Come on, that's a meth down pass right there he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, he may have had a scratch and sniff cocaine book.
And the very first thing I do is when he says, where are you going? What are you doing? I look at this, I point my phone at it. I look at it on my phone. I look at the right there and I say, there it is. I have the right to remain silent. A right to remain silent. Anybody ever see that before? Right there. So I say to the copper, I've given everything I have to give you by law. I'm not answering any questions. I'm not answering any questions. None. I'm not answering any questions. I plead the fifth. Immediately. You plead the fifth immediately. Don't delay. And then he might persist. Well, is the name on the is the address on the license correct? Have you moved recently? Where are you heading?
I will say that is a legitimate thing because that happened to me. So there you go. Just
have you ever actually watched Chille's stream when he's live? And actually, I recorded the live chat the other day, and it's amazing how many I don't know. Does he actually reset the hidden list occasionally? He must, because they block people every 30 seconds. Somebody gets blocked, and it can be for one guy was like, Chille, I love you, but I really wish you wouldn't drive while you stream or whatever. Kind of thing. And they fucking they removed his message. The next message was, this is bullshit. I'm out of here. You guys, he's like, all I did was tell Chille, I wish he wouldn't stay. And it's like, fuck, they removed that message too. You see it disappear. Yeah. he's like, fine, see you later. And that was it. He's gone. And meanwhile, apparently he's still gaining 400 subs a day. Even though he's blocking people every minute.
Yeah, I'm not saying, Chille, I'm not outwardly accusing you of buying subs, but I'm willing to bet that you have a QQTube account.
It is my opinion. It is my opinion that he is purchasing subs. That is my opinion. I cannot prove this, but that is my opinion, is that he is purchasing subs. Because any YouTuber that watches their own analytics, whether you be more successful, less successful, you can tell when you look at what he has 100 I have more people watching my stream the other day than Chille had watching his. And all it would take is one day this last week of subs showing up to his live stream, and he would have had more people watching them.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy.
This doesn't make sense. There's no sense there.
It does not. It does not add up. Yeah. Mr. Twitch, do you need some attention? I'm sure if you go suck on Chille's balls, he'll give you some more attention.
Camera at it.
Hey, that's spaghetti. Thank you.
Sorry, it's spaghetti and meatballs.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kidnapper, but I'm not going to be giving you any information about myself. I plead the Fifth Amendment, and I'm not going to speak to you the rest of the time. If you continue, I'll consider it harassment. Leave me alone. Write your ticket. Football position. I'm in touchdown position. Got a beautiful doggy on the right hand side of the goalpost. Charlie. Okay,
see,
so there it is, right there.
You're gonna guarantee by talking to the cop like that, you're gonna guarantee that you get the ticket. That's all you're doing. You're guaranteeing that you get the ticket.
Yeah.
Because I've been pulled over plenty. You get pulled over. I mean, I can't tell you the countless times. My wife's beside me. There's a kid sleeping in the back. Get pulled over for speeding a little bit, and then it's I'm like, I was trying to get home. I wasn't paying attention. You're going about 20 over. That's kilometers, not miles. That's different. But he comes back and gives me a written warning. Prints off a warning. Here you go. Because he sees the family and he's like, fuck it, I'll just make this guy's day. Looks at your record. You don't have a whole bunch of recent tickets. So he's like, here's a warning. Here's a printed warning. Have a good day. Won't cost you $300.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. But no, you act like this fucking tool and you're guaranteed to get a fucking ticket. Just guaranteed.
Should have been in the football position.
I'm telling you. So let's go fast forward without me getting all distracted. Copper's behind me. Copper pulls. I could see the copper. Copper's swinging around. First thing I do. Very, very first thing I do. Let me make sure I got everything in order here. Put everything back the way I had it so that I can't mess this up.
Okay. Am I hallucinating or do you turn him
up? I'm going to walk through this super fast.
You're hallucinating. I didn't turn him up.
I must have turned
past the copper. He looks at me. I look at him. I realize he's a beta male. I'm the leader, and he wants to mess with me. This happened to me in Hollywood, by the way. It's a very nasty story.
Let me so side chat. Look, let Mr. Twitch say whatever he wants to say, but you feel free to say whatever you want to say to Mr. Twitch. He seems to want,
Within the realm of
within
TOS.
the realm of TOS
Yes.
and whatnot. So he seems to need some attention, and give him some attention. Let him have whatever. Let him have the attention he so desires. So
I still think it's amazing though that on our channels, they basically have free reign to communicate and say whatever they want
yeah.
within reason. But on their channel, you can't even like call into question,
Oh
maybe
yeah.
the way somebody's doing something or blah
Maybe
blah
you
blah. Oh
shouldn't be
no,
driving while streaming.
Oh, Chille, maybe you shouldn't be using a laptop with two hands on your fucking lap while driving.
Yeah.
Oh, hidden. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fuck.
God forbid somebody gives some reason to this argument.
Right.
That's the copper. He looks at me. I look at him. I realize this guy's going to pull me over. Boom, camera comes out. Recording. I'm recording this. Is my First Amendment right. I think the cop's going to pull me over. Oh, look at you. He's going to pull me over. Cool. I pull over to the side of the road. He's got his cherries and berries on. Whip over. Copper comes up. Knocks on my window. I crack it 2 inches. I'm in football touchdown position. I'm recording. Copper says, where are you heading? License, registration, proof of insurance. Do you know that you made an illegal turn back there? This is my license, my registration, and my proof of insurance. What'd you say, sir? I plead the Fifth Amendment. I'm not going to be speaking any further to this copper. I didn't ask to be in this position. I want to be left alone. Well, you're not under arrest. You don't need to plead the Fifth. This isn't a criminal investigation.
How do these people not realize that they look like clowns? Like, just.
Where are you coming from? Going to work?
How come every single person
live in this
that
area?
subscribes to Chille has problems with police?
Now, at this point,
this is what I want to know.
This is a good question.
That's what I want to know. How come all of you people following Chille have problems, like literally, and I don't mean problem with the police, whatever, hate them, love them, I don't care. How come you guys are always getting, like Chille has been pulled over more in the last fucking year than I have been pulled over in the last decade. And somehow, apparently, Chille's just being targeted by all these different cops. Maybe he's fucking breaking the rules. Like, it's just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
No, we're the assholes because,
Right.
Chille gets pulled over too many times.
Exactly.
Statistically, he's not even likely to bump into that many
I told you
cops.
3 times.
Right.
I plead the Fifth. Now back the fuck up. Leave me alone.
Yes, scream and yell at the cop. Absolutely, is what you should do.
That's
Right.
the one.
That's exactly what you should.
Hey,
do.
no. Watch your mouth on the trifold.
Yeah.
You have no right to
Can't
question
swear
me.
at him.
Do your job. Give me a ticket or don't. But off, piggy. That would be my response. I don't recommend that you do that response. I recommend you go like this. Where are you going? Where are you heading? What are you doing? What time are you coming home? Did you sleep with your wife last night? Are you dating anybody? Do you like steak? Do you like eggs?
Why do these idiots always go like to fucking? Why do they always go to sex? Why is it always on their mind? Is it because they're not getting Mr. Twitch? Let me ask you a question. Why do you idiots always go to the sexual stuff? Is it because you're not getting any?
I wasn't paying enough attention. What did he just say? Did he do another like homophobic thing?
No, this one wasn't homophobic, but this was a the cop's gonna ask you if you had sex with your wife or whatever, and it's like, really?
Okay, hold on. I will actually defend him in this one. So just give me 1 second. I do the same thing when I'm streaming. Because it's like a shock value thing. Like when he was like, look at them talking, they're laughing. And I said exactly that on my stream. I'm like, dude, they might be talking about how they're all getting together later and railing that dude's wife. I said but they're allowed to be jovial about it because it's going to be a blast kind of thing. Like, and the thing is, I say that not because I actually think that's what's happening. It could be, it's their own business, but it's more of a, it's an extreme example kind of thing. So I will support Chille only in that because they're trying to accentuate and they use the most extreme example. Like, did you sleep with your wife? Very imposing information, stuff that you wouldn't maybe necessarily divulge just to anybody, right? Unless you're the beaver. That's right.
Oh.
I'll say anything. My wife's in the other room sometimes just
Cheers.
listening to me, I'm
You gotta
sure,
be
going,
quiet.
fucking, that son of a bitch.
Welsh News Network for £2 says, "Hey Johnny O and Beaver, thank you so much, Welsh. Good to see you." Yeah, but yeah. So Darker Neck says his sexual humor is not in a joking manner, though, and that's true. That's fair, right? So Yeah.
But when BEAVER0 does it, it's funny. That's fair.
It's funny,
Because I'm trying to be funny.
You're
At that
trying to
point.
be funny. He's just trying to.
He's trying to just be abrasive. Like
Yeah.
he's trying to make his audience. Which this is one of the examples we've talked about. Chille's actually arguably a good YouTuber. He actually does know how to rile people up. Say what you will. He knows how to get people to react the way he. I mean, he's like an extreme example of everything that you need to be a YouTuber and everything you don't need to be a human. Yeah, super unnecessary, right?
Yeah.
You like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. And instead of answering any of those things, I simply say, Copper, I plead the Fifth Amendment. Copper keeps questioning me, and I say, I'm not going to answer any questions. Please leave me alone. Any further questioning is outright harassment. Now, he may say something to you, like, I smell marijuana. You just go to the part on there where he says, hey, I want to search your car. And this is what you say. He says, hey, open your glove box. You say United States versus Bradley, 2002. You just read this if he wants to look in your console. If he says he wants to pat you down, you want to pat me down? You have to believe that I'm armed. A prudent man has to believe that I'm armed and dangerous. If you
So depending on the state, there are certain states that can ask you to do things like open your glove box, or if you have like one of those center console pieces, you have to open that up to show that you don't have a weapon. There are certain states where that is within the realm of legal. They have the legal, a police officer does have the legal right to ask you to do those things. If it's within reach, they have the right to ask you to demonstrate that it is that there is no weapon there. So
Chille looks like the kind of guy that'd make a really good friend for his wife's boyfriend. Like, just look at that face. That guy, he doesn't have a clue either.
no, he doesn't. Yeah.
you don't believe I'm armed and dangerous, and people were talking trash about Pennsylvania versus Mims. The basis of Pennsylvania versus Mims is Terry versus Ohio. Now, they could try to order you out of the car, and they call it de minimis, which is a minor intrusion into you exiting the car, a minor intrusion into your rights. It's not de minimis. I'm willing to challenge that. I'm willing to take that case to court. I'm
Then do it, you twat.
not getting out of the car because
He's
it's not safe for me.
tied up with
It's
fucking,
not de minimis
what's her
when people are
name?
getting hurt and
Kate.
killed by pigs every day in this country. That's what this tutorial is for, to teach you how not to die. Isn't that sad? I mean, isn't that really sad? I'm here to teach you how to survive a traffic stop in America today.
I was doing
Welcome.
fine.
I
I was doing fine before
Doing
this.
just fine before.
I live in a different country than you, but I feel like not much is different. I was doing okay. It's like,
I now, grant, I do understand the disparities between my position and other people's positions. So there, yes, okay, but come on now, Jesus Christ.
Also the Ironton lawsuit.
Tina Slay says that's Captain Twat Waffle. My mistake. My bad. Thank you.
really hope that you take all the information that I'm going to say to you extraordinarily seriously. Because here in the United States of America, a cop can kill you, a cop can murder you, and the judge or jury that sees it, because they're mostly Karens and Kevins, they're copsuckers, and they will get away with murdering you. I'm showing you the very essential steps that you can take to try to survive a traffic stop in the United States of America. I wish this was some sort of sick joke, but it's not. The cops in America can kill you anytime they choose, and all they have to say is, I was in fear for my life. That's all they have to say. That's it. And so if they say I was in fear for my life, then you lose everything. You lose your life. There's no, it's just horrible. I'm trying to teach you the very basic minimum steps to surviving a traffic stop in the United States. Get your stuff put together, get your license, registration, proof of insurance. Who gives a damn what anybody says or thinks about you? You now have a tool so that you don't have to deal with a filthy copper. With a filthy copper. A filthy copper. This guy is a scumbag. He's a scumbag. People are like, oh, why would you say that all cops are scum? What's their job? To impound your car, take your money, drag you off to a dungeon, put their fingers in the crevices of your body, strip search you, put you into a dungeon with very dangerous people because they're being treated like animals, so they start to act like animals. He's not worth respecting. People are like, why don't you like cops? Look what they do. I don't like them. I don't like any of them. I don't like them. They're garbage. They're garbage. You know how when you get a box of Cracker Jacks, when you buy a box of Cracker Jacks, anybody have a box of Cracker Jacks before? Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had a box of Cracker Jacks. You know a box of Cracker Jacks?
Cracker Jacks. Gotta have the Cracker Jack.
hey, how quickly can you throw something on the screen? I just sent you that South Park clip. Throw that up real quick. That's what he's claiming. He's claiming that the first 15 seconds of this is the police in America.
Oh, hang on a second.
For me, I just drag it in. How hard is it for you in your new tech?
I would have to.
Oh no! See, failures.
No, it's not fair. No, we'll do.
Okay,
it.
what I sent him is I sent him that fucking South Park clip where they're like, look at the beautiful bear standing on the top of the thing, and the bear's like licking its paw, and he's like, it's coming right for us. He picks up the gun and eradicates the bear. He's like, all you gotta say is it's coming right for us to justify it. You kill anything.
Kill anything, yeah. Juggernaut Jared Reed asks, is this sped up or is this normal speed? Well, no, it's sped up. It's 1.5 times.
box of Cracker Jacks. When you're done eating the Cracker Jacks, and they're
Can you
so good, I
imagine
can't
if he
eat
was
anymore, my teeth
actually
are all
this
messed up.
fast?
But if you like Cracker Jacks, put one
Sometimes he is.
in the chat. And let me tell you,
I just
at
like
the
the
bottom
gun
of the
now.
box
It's
of Cracker Jacks,
1.5.
on all boxes of Cracker Jacks, there's a little toy, or a tattoo, or there's a little thing in the bottom of the box of Cracker Jacks, and it is a piece of trash. In the box of Cracker Jacks, it's like, why'd you?
So there's a little chili in every box of Cracker Jacks.
Where are we going with this?
I don't know. I'm curious. I'm not just morbid curiosity. So
No,
in
like
this box
where's
of
this
delicious-
box of Cracker Jacks gonna take us? Hey,
I
what
don't
you just
know.
said.
Here we go. Let's find out.
You gave me this little trash at the bottom that it's a top. You can spin it, but it's a poopy top. You spin it, and it's just a little plastic thing, and it kind of
Did you just say it's a poopy top?
fumbles across the
It's a
floor.
poopy top.
That's what cops are. A waste, a total waste. It's a waste. We have technology now where we can change the whole system, but we're still using the cowboy method. Put a badge on my chest and give me a gun. I'm here to make sure everything's okay. Pew, pew, pew. Filthy pigs.
What the fuck?
Wow.
So that's how we went on this, I don't know, 60-second tirade about Cracker Jacks to say that they have better technology than cops. Fucking idiot.
No. But they don't have Geordie LaForge masks yet, so we're still
true,
we're
yeah.
still just trying to catch up to his future.
That's true.
And people wonder why I don't like pigs. Well, the way they treat people. The way they treat people. That's why I don't like cops. How they treat others. I'm an empath. I treat people good. So here you go. I blow up. Here, copper comes up. License, registration, proof of insurance. I got it right here. There you go, copper. I've given you everything I gotta give you. Put it down. Copper says, where are you heading? Grab my trifolder right here. Point to the camera. Say, I plead the Fifth Amendment right there. I have right to. No, I don't. I say right there. I point it right there. I say, I'm not answering no questions, copper. Thank you for your time. And he says, where are you heading? And I say, where are you coming from? You late for work or something?
It's still fucking hilarious.
Why are you speeding? Why are you going so fast? And I will hold this position for an hour. Why do I got to look on my face like I'm constipated? Because this guy's harassing me. There's no reason.
Oh man, at least he's self-aware. That's awesome. Jeez. Oh man.
There's Chille addressing the crowds.
That's so funny. Hang on, I saw a super chat come in. I want to check. Let me find it.
In his dystopian future.
Dystopian future where, yeah.
Everybody's wearing these. They're connected up to Montesquieu and fucking whatever. what was it? It was Montesquieu and what is it? It's like accountability, or what did he call the agency?
Accountability.
Somebody.
Fucking.
Oh God! Somebody remembers what it was. Something in Montesquieu.
I can't find it, but Welsh News Network for £5 says only time these fraudsters saw a "see you next Tuesday" was on the day of their birth. Man, I don't know how it got by me. That's one thing I don't like about this software that I do like about StreamYard, like the super chats and the live chat over here they'll turn up in a different color. Like whatever color the super chat is, that'll be the color in here. So it's easier to find, and it's something that I don't miss. But because I missed this one, now I can't find it to put it up on the screen. Sorry, Welsh. Anyway, let's get back to
The one that's better though, like because the YouTube thing has a shit super chat thing. Like in the actual like live studio, but I think if you go into your channel and then go to like the actual monetization tab,
yeah, that's a good one.
You can get it's a better list of when the super chats come in. It actually lists them in order, and it seems to be there's just so everybody knows, there's actually a tab in our studio while we're live that has like super chats and stuff, or like interactions, and they're supposed to be listed in there, but for some reason there is a 10% chance that they are. I don't know why.
Yeah, and if you, God forbid, you have to do something where, they just disappear.
Like if you miniaturize the window and reopen it, they just fucking vanish or something. I don't understand. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. So then you lose, you can't read them. So sorry.
Yeah.
$4.99.
Tina Betcher for $4.99 says, has a cop ever seen one of his videos? I would love to hear what they'd have to say about it. A few police officers have made response videos to some of the
Everyone
and
here.
they're like, no, don't do this dumb shit.
Mr. Twitch knows everything. He says we're all just obsessed with Chille's cock.
Oh, is it?
Ah,
I didn't realize he was a. I didn't realize he was a chicken farmer.
To pull me over. There's no emergency. You're pulling me over to steal my money, copper. You're
such
the
a dad
actual
joke, but it
evil
broke me.
in this country. You're the danger. You're the fear. You are the terrorist in America. Fact. Who's afraid of terror?
Welsh News Network for £5 says, if his trifold works, why did he get a ticket for stopping at the side of the freeway in California? Because he's an idiot. He's an idiot. Thank you for that $5 super chat.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're afraid of cops more than terrorists. Put a 1 in the chat if you more fear the cops in this town than you do a terrorist attack. Put a 1 in the chat if you fear cops more than you fear a terroristic attack. It's so funny because it's true. Because the terroristic attack, you know, it's going to be horrible. The Boston bombing was awful, disgusting. All of my people, I had a good friend from my high school, lived right down there by the bombing. It was horrible. And then what happened in America after that Boston marathon attack? The cops turned into the Nazis that they are. They put martial law on everybody, started killing and shooting and locking.
Really? They put martial law? I don't remember that.
I don't think so.
Shiz, you're in Boston. Were you? Well, I don't know if you were in Boston during that time, but was there martial law declared in Boston during that? After they had caught the Boston bombers? I don't even know if they. Oh, what the fuck? I don't even know if they did martial law during the.
There we go. Yeah. Now I got pink hair. There, Mr. Twitch. Now I'm ready to suck a cock.
Oh, there he is.
It was horrible. I would rather have dealt with those terrorists where the people chase them down ourselves through the Ring camera network. I have to deal with the terroristic cops in our country more than I have to deal with anything else. What this does is makes it so that you don't get stuck answering the back and forth. Where are you going? What are you doing? What's your favorite color? Do you like blondes or brunettes? Shut the front door!
Golly,
I don't want to talk to you. F off. I'm sober. I can say whatever I want. I'm sober. F off, cop. Write your damn ticket. Go steal.
Yeah, don't do that, okay? Look, here's the thing. You can, the whole not speaking to police officers and pleading, whatever. Name, rank, and serial number, as my father used to always say. You can
dance around. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You can give the information, right? Here's my driver's license. And the officer at this time will refuse to answer any questions. That's all I got to say. You're not going to be a dick about it.
My money, but don't waste my time anymore. Here's the Fifth Amendment. I got the right to remain silent. I'm yelling at you because I don't like you. Go away from my car. Get away from my car.
Golly, he's got a lot of perspiration.
That's how you deal with a cop. This guy's not your friend. He's trying to find a reason to kidnap you. He's trying to find a reason why you're bad. He's trying to find a reason why he can tell your friends and family that he had to shoot you. You think I'm kidding? There are cops who sign up with their goal to shoot somebody. You think I'm joking? I'm not.
Okay, so
he's probably right, to be honest with you.
Maybe.
When you get 700,000 police across all of America, somebody there just wants to cap a dude. Sure.
Yeah, sure. I'm
human. That's why we have laws that say that they're not supposed to within certain confines.
Vlad the Impaler says, I got to see the footage from this parking lot camera. I'm with you. If anybody works at this parking lot, I know somebody out there does. If you have the footage, send it to me.
We don't know where this parking lot is.
Doesn't matter. Somebody's going to recognize that parking lot. Like, yeah,
it's the rehab center parking lot. They don't release that information. he's at the methadone clinic.
The methadone, the meth. Yeah. Fucking hell. Don't do
Look at that face. Look what you did, by the way. Look at this. Look at the fucking face you stuck.
Yeah. Yep.
Like you can't even. It's like he's trying to sell you something.
Yeah, it does. But wait, there's more.
Oh, wait.
Sandy for $5.
Clean your bathtub with Kaboom. Fuck.
Billy Mays here.
Oh, fuck. He had such a heart attack. Yeah, that guy went down like a brick.
With all the coke. Sandy D.
It was coke, probably, right? He was pretty.
No, I think it was. The toxicologist said it was
pretty
cocaine.
coked out.
Anyway, Sandy
well, he had a heart attack. He had a heart attack. Probably from the coke.
Fucking hell, you're killing me, Smalls. Sandy D for $5 says, "What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? I haven't been kidnapped by the cops, nor have I been thrown in a rape cage. Yeah, neither have I. And I've been pulled over a couple times. Hi.
Not today, Welsh. I've been sick the last couple days, but that is coming because I've promised people, and it's been like a month and a half.
What happened? What?
I promised people a makeup stream where I'm gonna.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there it is.
Like a makeup stream.
Yeah.
And I've been practicing my lip. Well,
you've been practicing your what? Oh, gotcha. Welsh News Network for £2 says, is Beaver doing his makeup, or did I miss it? Yeah, we got to get that. We make that happen. We're going to make that happen. Send him the Who is it?
I feel like when I do this, I gain respect from a few subscribers and I lose a couple others.
that happens. Oh, Janice Farmer says the trifold sales pitch is coming up. I got to hear this shit.
I do this because I don't give a fuck, just so everybody knows.
Yeah.
No
Plenty. Ex-military guys, 25% of the police force in America, some of those guys sign up to kill people because they want to keep killing.
Or they sign up to be police officers because they were military police, and then
that is a solid. Like, look at that application, guys.
Jeez,
look at that application. That is solid kiss work. So quiet. You're supposed to keep talking.
He's not your friend. Stop acting like he pulled you over and like, oh, hey, officer, I was just taking a turn and blah. It's not going to work. He's a tyrant. His job is to steal your money and to steal you. And if he can steal you, he can steal your car.
What's up,
if he can steal your car, that's going to be a big impound fee for him.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. What, if the cop gets a kickback for impounding your car?
That's not how that works. Fucking idiot.
The only thing, although actually there was some problems in some states where they were, and this I think has been addressed since then, where when they confiscated like large amounts of money on the highway, they would actually, like, the money was like unaccounted for, and there wasn't rules on where it went, so it would actually end up just going to the police department, and they were using it to buy like slushy machines and fucking vibrating chairs for the lounge for all the guys and stuff. So it actually created an incentive to confiscate money because they got all these cool things in their hangout, their clubhouse or whatever. So there is like some truth, again, like we've talked about. There's truthful elements to things that Chille says, but they're all individually isolated incidents when they happen.
Yeah. See, the problem with what Chille does is he picks and chooses bits and pieces of some. There are some quarter truths. There's some half truths. There's some things that are absolutely true, but then he fucking just dilutes it with all this bullshit that he spiels. So it's just like, come on, man.
Man, that face again. Look what you've done.
I'm telling you, it's a game. It's the easiest game ever. You just blindly fucking pause and you get this. This is what you get.
Filthy Copper, exactly how I felt about him. He says to me, watch your mouth. Watch my mouth? I don't have to watch my mouth. I don't have to. Cohen versus California says, I can tell you to go to your mother, brother. Get out of here. Take your dog. Go to the beach. Go have a ham sandwich. Go fly a kite, Copper. I don't have to watch my mouth. You pulled me over for nothing, for something stupid, for something trivial. Let me tell you to go yourself, and I'm remaining silent. Get away from my car. I can't stand them. I don't know how anybody, like in 2022, I tried to bridge a gap and talk about the torture cuffs and talk about things with these coppers that mattered. And all of them, there wasn't one who didn't say, oh, I can't get that done. It can't be me. There wasn't even one. Even the cop that let me put him in handcuffs in McAllister, Oklahoma, that was a cool cop. But is he cool when he's putting torture cuffs on your cousin? Is he cool when he's got his chest in, when he's got his knee in your dad's chest? How cool is he then? Is he cool? Is he cool? Is he a cool cop that lets me put him in handcuffs? Or is he another tyrant who wants to kidnap you, steal your car, impound it so they can steal your money, and start the cycle of you owing the government, suspending your license, then you gotta drive to work so the guy recognizes you because he's the one that put the torture cuffs on you. So then he pulls you over because he knows you don't have a license, and then what happens? Then he steals your car again, but now you can't get it out of impound, and now you're stuck with this choice. This is the worst choice. And put a 1 in the chat if you've ever been there before. Put a 1 in the chat. Have you ever been in the position where you have to decide if you're gonna get yourself out of the dungeon or your car out of the dungeon? I've been there. I have to make the decision, do I have enough money to bail myself?
No, that's a total bullshit thing to do because you can't just fucking idiot. My goodness. Let's just.
What's he claiming he can do?
You have to make a choice of whether you bail yourself out or get your car out of impound. Well, you can't exactly get your car out of impound while your dumbass is in jail. Yeah. Kind of can't do one without the other. It's so stupid.
Self out of jail, but if I bail myself out of jail, I can't afford that $400 impound fee plus the tow. So now I'm getting $32 a day, where they are charging me $32 a day to keep my car impounded when I never asked for it to be impounded. And oh, by the way, my car's impounded. There's no victim. There's nobody bleeding. I've not hurt nobody. There's nobody damaged. I didn't follow a rule, regulation, or an ordinance or a statute. So the copper here's got a right to take my property. Well, if you're going to take it, it's going to be on camera.
Okay.
You record cops at all times. If you're in Mighty Mart or Quickie Mart or 7-Eleven or Quick Stop or Speedway, if you are inside of a store and a filthy copper walks in there, phone goes up and start recording. What's up, copper? What's going on?
You guys actually have Quick Stops? Is that a real chain?
We have.
Or is that just out of like Kevin Smith movies?
I think I've seen like one Quick Stop. like one. I've never seen it. We have
Like Piggly
oh,
Wigglies. Was Piggly Wigglies a thing or just something that Jeff Foxworthy talked about?
I think that's something that Jeff Foxworthy talks about. It is
Somebody out there
possible.
tell me, was a
I will
Piggly
tell you
Wiggly, is
this.
that a real
I
grocery
will
store?
tell you this. We do have a weird one called Loaf and Jug. Like, what the fuck is that? Why Loaf and Jug? That makes no fucking sense. All right, so hey, this
You
is
also have
where
restaurants called Cracker Barrels.
that's true. This is where we're gonna have an issue there, Mr. Twitch. You're more than welcome to come in and call anybody who doesn't give a
The
shit.
Piggly Wriggly is real. Sorry.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It is.
Is in Wisconsin? Okay, cool.
It's southern. It's like only like it's probably like really southern, which is probably why Jeff Foxworthy talked about it.
Probably. But they said it was in Wisconsin, which is not southern. It's southern to you.
Oh, that's not southern. Where did I see this? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Mods, if Mr. Twitch can't stop spamming, then you know what to do.
Oh, Mr.
Chille, why are you so hardcore, man? Why you know, not all cops are bad. Will all cops kidnap you? Will all?
The Truth in Astronomy for $20 with no message. Thank you so much. If you need, and if you have a message, just tag me, and I will do the best that I can to read that out for you. Thank you so much for that super chat.
All cops put you in torture cuffs? Will all cops arrest your father, your brother, your cousin, your lover? Yes.
Piggly Wiggly's in Texas? I haven't seen one.
They will. So you guys can say that I'm this or I'm that. I've created tools for people to try to keep themselves out of a dungeon. You start with the back and forth with this filthy copper. You start with the back and forth. You start with the back and forth. He's going to try to find a way to arrest you. He's going to try to find a way to arrest you. Where are you going? Oh, I was just going to my brother's house. Where are you coming from? Oh, I was down in San Diego. Oh, so you've been driving for a couple hours? Yeah, I've been driving for a couple hours. Oh yeah, we had a report that there was a shooting down in San Diego.
Kimmy Dawn got wrapped up in the
Okay,
blocking of messages there. So Kimmy Dawn's comment was, I really, really hope that either the FBI or Google takes Chille's dumbass down, and I hope that he has his makeup on and camera rolling when it happens. I'm going to tell you a secret. I have makeup on right now. This nose has a blemish that makes me look like Rudolph right now. like legit. Like it's just like bulbous and red. So I'm wearing some cover up. True story. But anyways, no, I saw Kimmy's comment get because Mr. Twitch was spamming, and that's why hers got hit at the same time. Somebody, you know how it is on the phone. Somebody probably hit the wrong one, and then so.
Well, don't run away, Kimmy Dawn, because we like you here.
There was a shooting down in San Diego.
The comment was deleted, so it wasn't like they were hidden or anything. I hid Mr. Twitch just because it was annoying me.
Yeah.
Hours ago, great. Yeah, can I search your vehicle?
Well, I didn't hide him.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's really how it is. Because you're just driving along and you did what you're supposed to do. You put yourself in touchdown position. This is touchdown position is the way to touch down with the coppers. Touchdown position.
Wow.
Camera's here. It's up in the air. Copper can see my hand through the back window. Other hand is here in the window. Copper can see my hand. There it is. Touchdown position. I got my license, registration, proof of insurance on my car. And I got my trifold right here. That's how it works.
Lola.
That's how it works.
Lola. Wait, what
I'm going to survive this, and I'm going to reserve all my rights by not speaking. Now, you know, I hope that you're not. I hope you're exactly like me. I hope you do it exactly like I do. And
God, I hope not. Jesus Christ.
You break this chumpzilla down to zero. However, if you're not super articulate, as I am, then what I want you to do is I want you to survive this traffic stop. That's what I want.
Did he just call himself super articulate?
Oh, that song. Oh, la 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 la.
Yep.
I want you to survive this traffic stop. I want you to get through it.
What's up, Blue Bear?
That's what I want. I want you to live. I really do. Because if I find out that you died and I watch your video, your life, even though it may be just one person's life, the billions of lives on Earth, your life matters. And I don't want you to die in a traffic stop in America because you didn't follow the protocols to survive.
Unless you're a detractor from his bullshit message. Then he doesn't want you to die. He just wants your kids to die of horrific bone cancer because he's a fucking piece of shit.
I wish this was some sort of
cancer on you, just your kids.
It sounds so morbid and sick, but it's true. I want you to live through the traffic stop. I don't want you to get killed because you didn't follow protocols. Touchdown position. Camera's recording. My license, my registration is all set up already. It's all set up already. It's already set up for me. You already did this. You already did this. If you didn't do this, why didn't you? Even if even if you're one of these people who doesn't like me, and I've got some cop families and cop suckers who don't like me, even if you're a cop sucker and you hate me, that's okay. You're gonna get pulled over too. You'll back the blue until it happens to you. I still want you to have your stuff set up. I don't want you to have to go through the panic of having to get your license, insurance, and proof of registration put together. I don't want you to have to go through that. Because whether you like it or not, when those emergency light comes on, as you're sucking that cop stick, fear will fill your body. I want you to have your license, your registration, and proof of insurance all set up on a land.
Why? Why is that a thing, right? Because you're getting pulled over now, we're sucking cops off? I don't get that. I don't understand the connect. Hey, I saw that Blue Bear's in the chat. Blue Bear, you're a police officer. Did you ever deal with that? Did you pull somebody over and then all of a sudden you're getting one of those on the side of the road? Did that ever happen? I mean, maybe it did.
He says something in here somewhere in the stream about on the side of the road sucking a cop stick, and I thought it was actually really clever. You're like sucking a cop stick, like it's like obviously right, but I thought I was like every once in a while he makes me laugh. That was one of them. I was like, it's funny.
Yeah.
If you choose to put your actual document, your actual license in there, that's up to you. I don't want the copper having my license, so I put a laser copy of it. It's crystal clear. You can even scan the back. I want you to get yourself set up. That's what I'd like you to do.
Yeah, don't do that either. That's not a legal document. That doesn't count as your driver's license. Blue Bear, can you confirm that in the state?
Technically, it has to be the original. However, if the information is correct and legible, I believe they will accept it. If you're not being a fucking asshole.
I was just about to say that. I believe that's going to be out to discretion.
Yeah.
Truth
See, in Canada, you guys are very same. Like,
hang on a second.
They always say things.
Shut up.
Go ahead. Sorry. I didn't. It muffled on my end. I didn't quite hear you.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Truth in Astronomy says, I don't know how much of this I can take. Chille has a knob, a crack, rabies, and roid rage. God help us. That is true.
They often complain about the cops pulling them over. Like, they say, "Oh, you can't run my tags. You can't run my tags. It's against my, like you've targeted me because you pulled me over and you ran my tags and stuff." But I don't know about you guys. I think not all of your police forces have them, but ours, like the cops, literally, there's cameras all over the vehicle, and it's constantly checking all license plates. Like if I have wanted on a warrant or I owe money, like whatever, if there's some sort of reason for me to be pulled over and the cop is just driving down the road, he could be eating a sandwich and listening to a podcast, and the computer will literally flash. The information will appear on his screen that tells him that car that he just passed has a warrant or they need to be pulled over. Like if there's a reason in the system that you need to be pulled over for previous whatevers, it'll just show up and he just turns around and goes and gets you. So they don't even, it's not even like a lot of people are like, oh, they targeted us because why were they running our tags? It's like the car does it literally automatically as you drive down the road. Even the parked cars, it goes bang, 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 and hits all the license plates as they drive down the road and reads them all and checks them. So, yeah.
I don't know. I know it's different here. I think it's been changing here in Texas for quite some time. There was a point in time where like the whole headlight thing would get a lot of people pulled over. But then they not recently, I guess within the past 15 years, like now we can't pull people over for headlight out. That's just not a thing anymore. I don't.
Some agencies here have it, apparently, J5 says. So, yeah, so it depends. Because, like, in Canada, there's only two. So either the cities, there's the municipal police, and then there's two provinces have provincial police. So that's Ontario and Quebec because of the populations. They have enough people that they warranted having their own police force, I guess. They wanted to pay for it. And then the rest of the country uses RCMP. So, like, I think all the RCMP cars across the country have that.
Yeah.
It's like tiny little cameras that sit on the top of the roof, and they point out this way. And then there's ones on the front that point forward. And I think there's ones on the back, and they just read every license plate they come across.
So Not Here says, good comeback I heard from a cop. No expectation of privacy in public so they can check your license.
So for instance, my buddy, he had a DUI back in the day. He ended up getting his license back, but there was some sort of, you know how it works with bureaucracy. There was some sort of paperwork thing that didn't go properly in the background. And so he was driving. But what happened is he got pulled over. He went for lunch one day at the construction site, just didn't come fucking back. And it was because he got pulled over by the 7-Eleven because the cop went by and it would have flashed on his screen that the registered owner of that vehicle has a suspended driver's license. And there was a male driving the vehicle. So the cop turned around, pulled him over, and then gave him a ticket for suspended license.
Hey, D-Boss Nation, good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that, but you know, people out here doing some illegal shit.
I mean, technically, that's the only thing is it takes the human. Everybody says, "Oh, he targeted me." Nope, takes the human right out of the equation. You got targeted because you had a warrant or whatever in the system. Exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can. I want to hear this pitch. I want to hear this trifold pitch.
And this goes right here with a rubber band around it. So that when that filthy copper pulls me over, touchdown position. We always go to touchdown position, especially if you're black or brown. They kill white folks a lot less, just so you guys know. Like people are like, oh, you're talking about they killed white. So let me just give you some statistics.
Oh,
white people are killed by cops.
Here it is.
Way more than black people. There's so many more white people that are killed by cops. It's not even close. It's like 10 to 1. I'm just giving you some. That's how big it is.
Wait, are you being serious or is it really?
No, he's gonna at 36 minutes in.
Wait. No. I'm not talking about you. I know what you're talking about. I'm talking about what he says here.
34 minutes.
He's like 10 to 1, right? It's a 10 to 1. I'm just giving you some, but that's how it is. Like, come on, dude, pick one.
Well, no, he's not done talking yet.
No, I understand. I understand.
This is where I learned he can actually do basic math.
White people are killed more than brown people. White people are killed the most by cops. Now, when you take the total number of white people, the total number of brown people, and the total number of black people, and then you do a percentage of the population that's killed by cops, brown people are killed the most by cops. Mexicans, Colombians, Guatemalans.
Like he's saying by raw number, he's saying white people are actually killed more, but there's also X many times more white people in America than there is blacks or brown.
Yeah, you're talking about per capita, which that's true, right? So per capita is the thing. That's how you find out how, whatever. That's a more true statistic than just raw data.
Because if only 20% of America is African American, of course they should by rights, if everything was even, be shot 1/5 of as much as as white people. But so that's why you have to you can't use raw numbers. You have to use a per capita, like break it into a statistic.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Are killed the most per capita. Then black folks are killed real close second. Then way down the line, percentage-wise, it's white folks. So if you get pulled over and you're black or brown, percentage-wise, you're more likely to die than the white light-skinned guy. Me, I'm Colombian,
and I don't
but I
know
look
if
white
that's
as white
true.
can be. I speak white. I speak legalese white. Touchdown position.
He speaks
this is
white.
your position right here. Right.
He speaks legalese white.
Legalese white.
He speaks white. Hey, everybody, I wrote this down ahead of time. Literally, I have a sheet here that it's an open notepad. It says 34 minutes in, quote, I speak white, end quote. That's all I wrote on it. Oh, it's amazing.
Right here. This is your touchdown position right there. Bam. Touchdown. Why am I in a touchdown? Because I'm going to live. I'm winning. I'm living. I'm living through this stop. Touchdown position. This is how your arms go.
Like, what happens if you were a Spanish white guy? Would you speak white or Spanish or brown? What would you be speaking? It's such a fucked up comment to make.
Yeah.
Fuck. Holy shit.
License, registration, proof of
Twitch,
insurance.
This is why he gets clowned.
Crack the window 2 inches. Pop it right out. Where are you heading? Where are you doing? Where are you going? Officer, I plead the Fifth Amendment. I don't want to answer any of your questions. Was your license, your address on your license correct?
Now.
Officer, I'm not going to answer any questions. We'll step out of the car. Well, officer, you have to believe I'm armed and dangerous for me to step out of the car. I'm filming everything right here. Here, let me pull my shirt up. You see there? There's nothing in my shirt. There's nothing in my waistband, officer. I don't think I'm armed and dangerous, and I think the judge is going to agree with me.
Well, unfortunately for your dumbass, the judge isn't there, is he? So it's not how this works.
Look on, you're right there. Look at Charlie again. Charlie is literally he is stabbing his eyeballs out in his mind.
I was like, dude, let me
I
out of
fucking
this
hate you
car.
so much. I hate you so much.
He wants to kill Chille, I think so.
That's seriously, there's a lot of anger in those eyes.
Yeah.
This is how I'm rolling. You roll however you want. You want to get out of the car? Go ahead, get out. I don't want it. I'm going to resist that a little bit. I'm going to fight back. I'm going to resist. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. You don't just get to steal my money, rob me, take my property, put me in a rape cage. No. Negatory, copper. I ain't playing your games.
Poor Charlie's like, this whole time I thought I had the little dog syndrome.
Wait, what the fuck just happened? What just happened?
Did he spit or something?
I don't know.
But seriously, this whole time Charlie thought he was the one with the little dog syndrome, but it turns out it's Chille.
It's Chille, yeah. I guess
he's gonna spit. Watch.
Oh, Charlie, what's going on? What's going on, Charlie? Charlie's not playing the copper games anymore.
I think he spit. He just spit.
Charlie? Where's the copper?
Hey, Charlie going for the door.
Where's the copper,
Let me
Charlie?
go.
Where's the copper? Where's he at, Charlie? Where's the copper? Where's the copper?
Charles like, dude, you don't get your fucking hands off me. And I mean, right goddamn now, I'm gonna rip your Charlie's mad at him. Charlie doesn't want anything to do with this guy.
Charlie was going for the door when it opened. He was like, fresh air and freedom.
Freedom.
He's got a coiler built up, and he just keeps yelling at the camera.
I want to see Charlie bite his face one day.
My dog's the best. You have no idea. You have no idea. My dog, yesterday I left my dog with a buddy when I went to go run some errands. My dog sat on the couch the whole day waiting for me to get back. What's a good boy? What's a good boy, Charlie? Come on, come on, come on. All right. Alrighty then.
He had to lure him in with the window.
He did.
Alrighty then. All right, so we got everything? Listen, there was a guy in here. Listen, I give away the digital ones for free all the time. I want your $5. I need your $5. I'm on a bigger mission. So if you can afford the $5 trifold, the one that we print out in black and white or white and black, whichever color you want to do, we send out both of them. I'd appreciate if you bought one of these for $5 for the digital one. The indestructible ones are $25. Please buy a trifold and have it in your car. Your son's car, your daughter's car, your wife's car, your husband's car. Make sure you have a trifold in your car.
If you buy a trifold and put it in your wife's car, she is straight up divorcing you. That's how it's going to happen. That's what.
Baby, you gotta use the trifold. Next time you get pulled over, you have to use the trifold.
You will be straight up left. Your wife will leave. She will find some other man somewhere else and fuck off. She do not do this. Men do not buy your spouse or significant other a trifold. That's not going to go so well for you.
Because the most important part is that Fifth Amendment right there in the beginning, so you don't start talking back and forth with a filthy copper. I don't have to answer questions, copper. It's right there.
I heard Chille was going to sell those build-your-own dildos, except they didn't make like kits small enough, so it was a lot of waste.
For free. Someone was on here earlier and said they were on a fixed income and disabled. Delete Laws Clips, I'm sure saw that. You can reach me at deletelaws@gmail or deletelaws.clips@gmail. Reach out to us, and if you don't have any money, I'll send you the digital trifold for free, and then you can copy that off and put it in all your sons and daughters' cars, and it doesn't cost you anything. And then you can line out your whole family for free. It doesn't cost you anything, nothing. I'll give it to you absolutely for free, as long as you use it in your car. Now, I want you to pay the $5 because I need it. I'm not rich. I forgot. Oh, and by the way, do me a favor, guys.
It's because you keep spending all your money on buying subs.
Yeah, right.
It feels good to help a lot of people. So, but I'm not rich, guys. So all you folks who hit me up and ask me,
What is the thing where he does? He does this often, right? He does these like little dramatic pauses, and he like looks out the window.
That's the acting.
Yeah, the terrible acting. All right, Vert Defer.
QQTube. I wonder what it would cost Chille to buy that many subs. I'm just curious.
Let's ask Dr. Dave. He'll know.
Well, let's see
I'm
here.
not rich.
Oh my god.
I get asked for money about 20 or 30 times a week at least. But I'm not rich, guys. I wish I was. Just so you know, this video I'm making, 10, 15 people buy trifolds, so do the math on that. That's $50 or $75 for the day. Multiply that out by 30. Now, some days we have bigger days, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm just a regular folk, just like y'all. I'm just tired of this police state, prison state, death state, rape cage, sexual assault, turn around, squat, cough, impound your car, steal your stuff, charge you a bunch of money, put you in the dungeon, make you pay thousands of dollars, get out, charge you a bunch of crimes. Stop resisting! Pounding your face in. I'm so done with it. I'm so done with it. I'm done with being nice to coppers. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. You can let other people do that who want to do ride-alongs and cop suck as they do it. I'm
spending $10
I'm interested in actually
a day.
changing this system. That's why I need your $5. I need your $5, and you need my...
What?
He's spending approximately because I imagine these sites are all competitive with each other. Let's face it.
Yeah.
So he's spending anywhere between $9 to potentially $20 a day on subs.
Wow.
It's $9.60 for 50 to 200 subs per day. Now, the reason, if anybody wants to know, the reason it's 50 to 200 is if it was exactly 200 every day, the AI, the algorithm, the YouTube system would pick that up like nothing.
So quick.
So what it does is it's like bots, right? And they subs to you, but one day it might be 53, the other day it might be 180, 170, 250. Like in the range that you purchased, But the idea is that they have an idea of there's a set amount per week that you'll gain. Right. The idea. So if you got 180 today, you might get 20 tomorrow, and then get 150, and at the end of the week it'll add up to whatever you purchased. But they come in. They used to come in actually all in lump sums.
Yeah.
But the AI started picking that up and wiping channels and stuff.
The biggest telltale sign now is the fact that the sub to view ratio is way out of whack the wrong way. Like you'll have fucking 150 subs on no new videos and no video views. That's what's getting.
Yeah, but he started buying views, I think, too, because some days he's getting 104,000 views a day, and that's just ridiculous. He's got 120 people watching a live, maybe 200 if he's lucky, and I bet you 20 or 30 of those people are hate watching him.
Oh yeah.
So he's got small audience really.
Tenkai for $5 says the abuse this dog goes through. Lives in a car with a nut that screams at objects all day long. The dog doesn't know he's talking to a camera. Yeah, it's true. And then I think you said another one. Where did it go?
The dog thinks he's fucking insane. That's funny.
Another $2 for $10 says the dog thinks Chille is mad and screaming at him. Yeah, I mean that poor dog. Oh, jeez, that poor puppy. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if we could free Charlie. Oh no, thank you, baby.
Free Charlie, got a new
We
campaign
gotta
going
free
now.
Charlie. We gotta get it trending. Free Charlie. Good night. I only have 30 more minutes on this. We gotta let this guy finish up.
Oh, sorry.
My digital trifold, or you need the printed trifold. Is that a fair way to say it? I need your $5 or I need your $25 for me to keep pushing to change the system, and you need this trifold in your car. Wait till you guys see the updated trifold. Ooh! Oh, it's nasty! It's nasty! The new trifold! The new trifold! The new trifold coming out! The new trifold coming out! The new trifold coming out! The new trifold! It's the new trifold!
What the fuck? Not but 2 seconds ago we said we needed a free Charlie, and now he's doing this. What is going on?
You live in the Matrix.
Wow. So Welsh News Network says we could buy Beaver 60K subs and see what it costs. I don't want to.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't. Let's put it this way: don't do it to a creator you like.
Yeah.
It's because it's not good for you. The AI detects it. They know.
Yeah. It's terrible. Yeah.
What so for instance, he's been complaining about being shadow gated or shadow banned and stuff like that. If you're buying subs, you'll be shadow banned 100%. Because it sees it,
well,
for instance,
it's not even shadow banning. It's just the algorithm doing what the algorithm was meant to do. If you all of a sudden have 50, 60,000 subs, yet you're getting like 150, 200 views per day on a video,
then your content sucks. Nobody's showing up.
Exactly. People are like, no.
Yeah, because the AI doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody out there, just so you know, the AI doesn't, like, you can watch your video. It doesn't know what's in the video, though, because it's an AI. It doesn't ultimately have the nuance or the understanding to know what a video is about. What it does is it looks at the interaction from the subscribers and the people that go to the video. And if you're getting a ton of subs, but then none of them are showing up to your videos and watching your videos, the AI just makes the assumption, goes, well, apparently the content's coming, but it's all fucking trash. Yeah, so then it stops showing it to your subscribers.
It
won't even push it out.
It won't push it to your subscribers. It won't push it to, like, it just, that's the way it works.
So but they don't seem to, the people that buy subs don't seem to appreciate or understand the idea of how an AI works. No. So
just don't buy subs. It's really, just don't do it. Yeah.
Trifle! We got a new trifle! We got a new trifle! We got a new trifle coming out! Charlie, there's a new trifle! There's a new trifle, Charlie! There's a new trifle! Who's a good boy doing? What's a good boy doing? What's a good Charlie bear doing?
The new trifle is
really,
the dog was in its happy place.
We're doing something that should have been done a long time ago. I can't say anything else. DLZ clips, don't tell them. Don't tell them delete laws clips. You guys want to see the most intense action that I do, or the most succinct messaging that I do? Get over there to delete laws clips and subscribe to delete laws clips. That's another person. He's running it all. Your confidence is Poquito. Bruce, Sempert Sammy, what's going on? What's going on? Eric Trillo, DLZ clips, of course. Gloria, thank you so much for the super chats. Archangel for Truth. Brian, Victor, what is going on? I'll be back on live in about 30 minutes. I'm going to cover a bunch of videos that I saw this week. I got to go on TikTok, Rick Rock. TikTok, Rick Rock, motherfuckers. Okay, so I got to go on TikTok. Jonathan Mitchell Music. Oh, I've missed you so much, Jonathan Mitchell Music. Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been, sir? Scrubzilla's in the hizzy. Alan Hubs. Alan, woo, can't wait to talk to you, Alan.
All right, I'm done with that. I'm done with this.
See, by the way, so we found Red Pill Philosophy recently doing that container bullshit. And Mr. Andret was saying, I checked out Red Pill Philosophy, probably the biggest channel he's had. Hilarious. No, his original channel, Red Pill Philosophy, was over a fucking 200,000 subscribers. He was almost 250,000 subscribers. That's why it's one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life. He started his channel by doing that MGTOW bullshit, which got him demonetized eventually, and then he just continued on this path of flat Earth bullshit. He had almost 250,000 subscribers, and he would have less people watching him stream than I would have when I had like 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
He would stream to 12 people. Like it was pathetic because they didn't want to watch when he was streaming.
Yeah, I will say this: there are some people, like I watched this. Emily. She's a harpist. She's one of the. I've covered one of her videos before. She did a thing on the fart pedal and whatnot. But she's a great harpist. Like Emily, I cannot remember her fucking last name. It's her channel name. But she's got, she's creeping up on 100,000 subscribers. But she does. I get better numbers live streaming than she does. But people turn out to watch her videos. So it's just one of those weird things. I don't think she's obviously.
But they weren't turning out to see Red Pill's videos either. And the problem is that because he got a lot of his subs by doing that like anti-woman like MGTOW Red Pill. I mean, that was the name of the channel, Red Pill Philosophy. It was about men going their own way. I mean, it's just a bunch of men that are upset that people won't touch their penises. But then he went flat Earth, and so he'd be doing videos like, could it be a cube Earth? Could it be a flat Earth? Like, and meanwhile he'd have a few thousand views on a channel that had 250,000 subscribers. Like, what I'm getting at is all he had to do was actually put out some content. Shit, he could have just talked to the camera, Johnny, and he probably would just about things that weren't flat Earth, and he probably would have done well enough that he could have pushed even a percentage of them over to a Patreon and stuff like that. He probably could have had a living off of that, but instead he just decided that flat Earth and hating bitches was the way to go.
Hey, Mr. Twitch, yes, you can find that on our OnlyFans page.
By your short stubby penis. I'm telling you, we charge extra for that one.
Yeah, that's
that one's a high demand, Mr. Twitch. You don't understand.
You must be the guy that keeps throwing us those $20 bills.
That's right. The name was not Mr. Twitch, and we thought it was we didn't really know until now.
Emily Hopkins, thank you, Mike71. Emily Hopkins. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot her last name. She's great, by the way. If you haven't seen Emily Hopkins, she's fantastic. Her music is fun. She's really good at what she does. She does a lot of like reviews, like pedal reviews and whatnot. If you're into tunes and you're into people having just a good old fashioned time, you don't have to worry about any kind of fucking weirdness like flat Earth or Chille bullshit. It's just Emily, her harp, and I think her partner, and they do all kinds of different things. It's fun. She's fun to watch. But the funniest thing I remember about Emily Hopkins, she put out the fart pedal review video, and then like the next day, after the fart pedal video, the next day she released her new song. It was called "Room to Breathe."
Yeah, by the way, guys, if Mr. Twitch, don't time him out if he's just saying stupid things. The reason we were timing him out with the spamming, then because it's just unneeded. It's unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. Mr. Twitch is not going to hurt my feelings.
He
yeah, he can talk about, Johnny likes to suck Benny Beaver's small stubby penis. Okay.
Oh no, my feelings.
My feels. I don't care. Yeah, she's got one where she put a whammy bar on her harp. Yeah, she's great. Yeah.
A whammy bar, like on her harp.
Yeah,
she's got a whammy bar on the harp.
It's
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Do you guys rub your moobs against the? Yes, absolutely. We get extra.
I try to do it whenever I get the chance. To be honest with you.
Thank you, Blue Bear. I'm glad
these days.
Yeah, I'm glad that Blue Bear picked up what I was putting. He got the joke there. Thank you, Blue Bear. I appreciate that. Hey, Legicator, is it true that you are you were kicked out of the police force because you're a what was it? What is it? Chille said a woman beating, wife beating. So whatever. What is it? What was it? What was it, Legicator? That's the reason why you were gone. Is because you beat your wife and you were killing people as a copper. And I think that's what he said. Let me know, Legicator. I'm curious.
I mean, he posted it on his fucking. I mean, if it's not true, it's definitely defamation.
I obviously. Okay. Legicator confirms it. He says yes. He beats his wife all the time. Yep. I don't believe you. Gonna need to see receipts on that one, Legicator. No, I. Good Lord.
Fuck, Chille's posted like 3 times today.
He did.
Who's this chick he's posted about the other day, yesterday?
I have no idea. I don't follow him that much. I just saw that he put out a bunch of, and I saw a few clips, and I said, you know what, fuck it, let's see what's going down. What is this?
We posted this bullshit.
What do you got here?
This chick, gives money to pegs, because she supports the military and police officers. It's the weirdest. I don't know. He's just like on a tirade of who is this chick, Chille? Like, what the fuck? I don't even know. It looks like she's taking a shirt off, though. I don't know what was going on behind that fucking image.
That's so weird. Yeah.
Does it not? Everybody? It looks like she's curling the shirt up or something. Yeah. It's very weird, but
it's weird.
She's probably holding something like a piece of paper or something. It's weird.
Yeah. No,
Looks like the shirt though. It looks like the edge of the shirt curled. That's why.
Carolyn, I think you're correct. Mrs. Legicator would kick Legicator's ass. I think so.
But
Yeah, she would just whip him. Check
Well,
the
just-
on the graphic. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to like smash my head against the wall because.
well, just so you know, Chad, he's, you know,
That's a good
It's posted-
question.
he's posted about you here. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. You know? That's all I'll say.
Legicator says, "Wonder if his knee is up for a good ass whipping yet." No, of course not. He still has.
Oh no, that's bad knee.
He's got knee pressure problems. So there you go. My goodness. Yeah. Mr. Andreas says, I
Johnny-
try to ignore Chille. I try to ignore Chille often as well. Every now and again, there'll be something that comes across, like his videos pop up, and I'll want to make a response. Like I've got one that I'm going to make a response video on, but I try to stay kind of like when he does this stupid shit, I'll come and look at him once or twice. But outside of that, I'm not going to obsess over Chille because I don't care about him that much. I
thought you had another video to throw on, even for a couple minutes here.
No, because we only have a few minutes left until I actually pay for the software. And I'm debating whether
Well,
I
you
want to
literally
do it.
have like 2 hours hard, and that's it.
Yeah, they'll cut you off. Already got a warning. Like, you got 30 minutes. You got 30 minutes. Okay, fine.
I see. I see.
So, yeah. And how do we come back from that? How do we come back from Chille beating his dog? Gosh. No, he wasn't really beating his dog. I do think it was a little abusive, but
He was definitely. I
Yeah.
thought the same thing. He was definitely kind of like really tugging on Charlie, but I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, I thought it was a little bit aggressive the way he was pulling on Charlie's face, getting Charlie all snarled up.
Charlie was not fucking having it. Okay, he was like, "You're all my teeth, motherfucker."
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you take a dog and you get them all like, they start doing because they start reacting. They kind of build off your reaction, right?
Yeah,
They're like,
right.
who do I got to fuck up around here? Like, because you get them all
Exactly.
jazzed up. If only it was Chille though.
If only. One of these days, Charlie's going to bite his face. It's going to happen. He's going to attack him, and I just hope he puts that out. I was live streaming.
Stop yawning, says so last summer. Sorry. I'm killing them apparently.
Oh yeah, Beth is the source. I don't know who Beth is. Little terriers do like rough play like that, but they also will bite your fucking face if they don't want. Nope, stop it. Don't want it anymore. Anyway, Beaver, what do you got coming up? You got some new stuff coming, yeah?
I haven't, but I will. Only because I'm finally just about done all of the work I had for the last 2 weeks or so.
Well,
So today was the first day in 2 solid weeks, minus the weekends, I guess, where I haven't had like a full day of physical labor. And I also have a cold right now. So I shut her down hard today. Oh, I sat in this chair. I played some Oxygen Not Included, shot some people in Red Dead Redemption, and watched, I don't know, Grandma get ejected from a fucking chemical factory or something.
fair enough.
You guys knew I'm talking about? That fucking asshole that dresses up as Grandma?
Oh, that moron. I thought he was gone. I thought he got rid of him finally.
Well, what's his channel name?
I can't remember.
I'm sure I have it here. 1 second. It's
Zachary Hooper says, "Hey, plot hole. Don't know how long I'm going to be here. I feel like full on ass. Well, hope you feel better soon. Apparently, the shit's been going around for like 3 years now." Nice. See, Gold Digger says he's in jail. I thought he was in jail. I thought he got put in jail.
I mean, to people, how long is he in jail?
I don't know.
I mean, the thing is, maybe he's doing the same thing as Buddy there. Is it Flex Your Freedoms? Is that the channel, or is that just a different channel that's replaying other people's shit?
Well, that could be it.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, Mr. Twitch, you're so funny. Yeah, Fight for Freedoms is great.
what was the name of the guy that got arrested then? Just so I know.
All right, Educator, have a good one.
See you later, Legicator. Red Dead Redemption 2 so stoner friendly. Yeah, not ADHD friendly though. Fuck the start of the game. I'm like sitting here just holding forward, riding a horse. My wife's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. Apparently, I'm watching a fucking movie disguised as a game." Like, because it was just like the beginning. Because they're teaching you how to play the game, right? So it's all missions that you're like, come on, keep up with us. And so they're making you ride faster, and they've got you missions where you're pulling you use your fucking whatever, and so you're learning how to do different things, and that way they can release you on the world later. But it's just a lot of fuck, it's like 2 hours at the beginning of the game of like riding around doing almost nothing.
Sounds like a lot of not fun. So Steve K says, Johnny, any more info about Chille in a magazine? I received a few bits of information about that. It turns out that Chille did some modeling that just happened to end up in a not notorious, but a magazine that was targeted to homosexual men. Not that, whatever, get your kicks in. What the hell? Oh, go away. Go away. Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of where we at. I was looking for other things. I thought it was a little more salacious than originally. Or I originally thought it was more salacious than that, but yeah, no. He did some modeling. Somebody sold his pictures to this magazine, and he ended up in a fitness magazine.
We could not get a copy of this. It's a fitness magazine is getting very friendly with what it is. It is
hang on a second.
Men's.
Wait. So that's what it was. That's how it was marketed. So they could put it on the shelves as a men's fitness magazine.
Yeah.
But after speaking with several people, they're like, yeah, that's what they just.
It's listed with keywords, gay boys and stuff like that as the keywords for how you find it. It's like the gym boys too, like gym boys with like an OYS. Stuff like that, even and stuff like it's got very like the keywords that they've put in there for this magazine are very salacious. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. So, a lot of us tried.
I get a suspicion there was a lot of
going
on, in the
yeah. Mr. Twitch, dude, like I said, we're not gonna kink shame you, buddy. You do whatever you're into, man. That's cool. You do your thing, like I said. But
the publisher closed. I tried this shiz. Yeah, we tried to. We looked so hard. We can find the cover of it. I can tell you exactly which month it was and everything, or which issue number, but you can't find it anymore. So if anybody out there knows that has a copy of whatever that was magazine,
that shit was great.
Anyway, it's in a collection somewhere under somebody's pantry. I'm telling you now.
Yep. Oh, wrote another thing. Says only for Twitch. Only if you're covered in Jello. Anyway, it's time to get out of here.
Skiing, Render Monkey? That wasn't skiing. That was doing exercise. I was doing my
tricep pull. Yeah.
You got to stretch it out.
You got to feel the burn.
Oh, so
yeah. Anyway, all right, everybody, it is time to get out. Thank you so much to all the channel members, everybody who super chatted, all my patrons, everybody who's hanging out in the live chat, even you, Mr. Twitch. Thanks for hanging out and interacting, because it all helps. All that helps with us. So you guys are awesome. We'll see you next time. Be sure to do fun things with fun people. See ya.
Bye.